There was one morning I stopped at the corner and I looked to my left and I saw this group of people running out of the bushes because the sprinklers were on for the lawn. And I look over and I had to take a double take, and it was my student and her siblings and their mom. And I was like, oh, that's where they must have slept last night.
We moved a lot. In total, my life, in my 17 years, I've moved 29 times. Like right now, I live in Mexico. I wake up 4 in the morning to get to school.
When a kid comes into our school, they come from a very chaotic place, and it's really neat to be able to provide some structure.
We were like homeless most of our lives. I just remember coming and feeling like, I don't know, like I belonged here.
Today's injustice is more subtle, and it's easy for people to blame the victims of the injustice for it.
I literally have kids that have no idea where they're going when their mom picks them up today.
We had a student work on an art project, and she wrote something that stays with me forever. She said, "People say I couldn't last a day in the real world. I say you couldn't last a night in mine."
You can't judge these kids. You know their world, but you can expect so much from them, no matter what their circumstances are.
We saw this old lady sleeping on the street, and we just went to grab food, water, and blankets for her. I actually cried because I used to be sleeping on the streets too when I was little.
Our students show that there's a resilience in human beings that can take them to the next season in their lives.
There's a lot of things I want to do when I grow up.
I want to become an oncologist, so cancer doctor, yeah.
I want to become a pastor and have my own church.
I want to have a good relationship with my mom, graduate from high school, and join the Navy.
Knowing there's some people who have even less than you do, who live in a shelter, who are running away from things that you can't imagine. I would remind myself things aren't as bad as you think they are.
We've been like in every shelter in San Diego. I guess now that we have a place to live, it's a lot better. It just makes me more thankful for all the things I do have, instead of things I don't have.
I'm thankful for my mom.
My mom, she's always been there for me. She never lets me fall down or give up.
I'm thankful for my mom and my family and friends. My mom, because she gave me life.
I'm thankful for my family and being alive.
I'm thankful for everything. The opportunities I've had in my life, yes, I've gone through struggles, but I feel like that's made the person I am now. I wouldn't change anything in my life.
As a poem Invictus says, you're the captain of your destiny, the master of your soul. I've learned that you are ultimately in control of your life.
I tell my high school self, just take a breath and be present, because that moment is all that you have, is that moment right then and there. Don't be worried about what's going to happen next. Just be you right now.